Hi, we are starting this franchise workshop with Bugeese, a very interesting brand from Jabalpur. India is throwing a lot of interesting brands and businesses from tier 2, tier 3 cities and towns. And this is one such brand that seems to be very promising. And along with me are the founders of the company. I'll straight away go to both of you, Divyansh and Satyam, and ask you as to what is your expectation from this franchise workshop. You all must have had some set of queries already noted down, and you'll I'm sure there will be a lot of questions running in your mind as we start this workshop. So I'm just going
Mhm.
to quickly ask you all what your expectation is, and then we'll come back at the end of the day and see if we've met those expectations. Over to you all.
Okay,
Okay,
Divyanshu.
so first of all, thank you so much for this workshop. So, what we are expecting exactly is to expand our business. On the local level, we are doing pretty well. We have currently two outlets and one warehouse plus production house, and we are running an ecosystem here efficiently. But it's been 2 years since we founded Buggies. So now we think it's time to expand it further, maybe outside Jabalpur in other cities of MP or in other states or cities of India. And for that, we are looking for some expertise, which I think you guys can provide since you have a lot of experience in this industry, particularly. And for that, we have expectations of growing further. I mean, at least 8 to 10 outlets by the end of 2026. And also, apart from this, we are looking for other expertise as well, such as how to, handle the logistics supply chain, or what we can say, the uh, employees, how to manage employees exactly, because it's a major issue in this industry that employees do not work for us for a very long time in this industry particularly. So these are the 2 3 areas where we think we need help of your your company.
Great. Uh, Getting to 8, 10 franchises in the next 12 months is possible, and I'm going to help you decode the franchise model today, help you understand how we can achieve quick scalability, and what are the things we need to do to be able to, work closely with franchisees. Of course, employee turnover and a lot of other challenges definitely are a deterring point for this industry. There's a common challenge that everybody faces, but we know things that needs to be done to be able to circumvent these challenges and play along effectively. So we're going to help you understand how to create the model, how to set up things properly, and help you build everything properly. We'll go to Satyam and ask him what his expectations from the workshop are. Over to you, Satyam.
My expectations are very clear. We want to grow ourselves, and by the help of you, of course. And as Divyansh already said, we are expecting multiple franchise nationally, and we have already two outlets here, which is running very efficiently. And we are really expecting from franchise bazaar that we will grow very rapidly. That's the main expectation I have from this.
Great. So let's get started with the franchise development workshop for Buggies. I'm sure you'll understand a lot of things today as to how to build this brand to a very successful multi-unit franchise model, and I'm sure will become a national brand in the coming year or so. Couple of years will become a very very strong brand and a brand to reckon with in this particular industry and in this particular space. So let's get started with the workshop. Thank you so much. Hi, we've just completed the franchise workshop for Buggies, and along with me is the entire founding team. I'll straight away go to Divyansh and Satyam and ask them as to what has been the feedback of this franchise development workshop and what has been the key takeaways that they are taking away today from this entire exercise. Over to you, Divyansh.
Okay, so there were many key points which we got very good clarity regarding all the model. First is the marketing, then how we go further with the franchisee, how we go with the logistic and all. So I think it was a very good learning and experience, which I think will be very fruitful. That's it.
Yeah. Satyam, what would be your key takeaways? What would you summarize this franchise workshop for you as?
I think there were so many doubts regarding how franchise bazaar will work for us, and you have cleared so many questions. Now I literally have a clarity that how you'll work and you'll make us grow, make the brand Bugeese grow to the national levels. And I'm really thankful that you have arranged this workshop. And there are so many key points that you have covered. Logistics was the main key point for me, how we'll operate, and you, as you told us that FOFO model will work for us. So let's see how it goes.
Great. So, Divyansh, there were a lot of thoughts you had before you came into this workshop. There was a certain franchise model that you were thinking of from a point of view of how the franchises will work and how they will, operate your
Right.
business, and whether they'll be able to, live up to the standards that Buggies has. You've set very high standards for the brand, and will the brand get diluted with the franchises coming in? Now, does all of that seem like falling in place? Are you confident that with franchising you'll be able to control the quality, you'll be able to set the brand standards to its level where it is?
Yes, definitely. Definitely, I'm confident enough now because I think, as I mentioned earlier, that we were lacking some part of expertise in this particular section. Like we know how to run outlets, how to build ecosystem, but in this large scale, it was very doubtful. Then that how will we go along with that? How we will operate each and every section. For example, marketing. As you told us that we will need marketing team as such, and take whole control to us. And there are many lot more things that were cleared, all the doubts were cleared. And definitely, I'm expecting a lot more from you in the next session, maybe. So I think this session was totally worth it. And definitely, I've learned a lot of new things here.
Great. So let's get started with the expansion of Buggies. I see a lot of promise. We're a pure vegetarian, Indian homegrown burger brand, and I'm sure we're going to give a run, for their money. A lot of global brands who are out there. We're going to have our own differentiator. We have our own niche. We have our own way of working, and I'm sure that the Indian audiences will love what we're going to offer to them. And of course, the franchisees are going to love the return on investment that they're going to get, and the entire experience that they're going to have while working with Buggies. So let's get started with the expansion of Buggies. And I'm sure we have a long and arduous journey ahead of us. There's a lot of work to do, but I'm sure we'll create a very successful franchise brand. Thank you so much, Divyansh. Thank you so much, Satyam. And
Thank
thank
you
you so
so
much, Shivam, as
much.
well.